Hey guys, today we're trying Edna and Harvey's New Eyes. It's requested by Patreon subscriber Doji. There we go. Just fiddling with the sensitivity of my mouse a little bit. Iritus, Lord of the Dead! I already covered that game, but they still email me every week about covering their game again. And I'm like, no. I've already played that clone of Darkest Dungeon, and other clones of Darkest Dungeon. I believe this is another Daedalic point and click. I'm assuming that's a book.
It seems like you need to be solaced, telling from the scratch on your knee. You fell and got hurt in the process, and now you come crying to me. I catered for these circumstances, and hands carry needle and stitch in my pants. Worry, my dear, there is nothing to fear. Just a stitch and a sew, soon it's almost as new. And the cut will adhere after all. You have to admit it is not as severe. Oh, I have needle and stitch right here. Take care or you'll end up scarred, my dear. I can't stand to watch children bleed. Well, don't give me that kind of look now. Just keep going on, soon you will see how everything will end well, though it still may depend on your skill. I catered for these circumstances, and hands carry needle and stitch in my pants. But yet needle and thread can bear dangers instead. If you're clumsy and plump and all fingers and thumbs, it might just turn out bad, especially when it comes to delicate operations like that. Oh, I have needle and stitch right here. Take care or you'll end up scarred, my dear. I can't stand to watch children bleed. I guess I should revise my statement. The wound is not going to heal. Forget about all that I said and work harder on your stitching skill. I catered for these circumstances, and hands carry needle and stitch in my pants. Now you pay the bill for your lack of skill, and please do stop crying and mourning and sighing. Don't weep like a whelp that is painfully dying. I merely was trying to help. Oh, I have needle and stitch right here. Take care or you'll end up scarred, my dear. I can't stand to watch children bleed.
Hello, dear friends of adventure games. The spyware we installed on your computers tells me that many children are sitting at their screens again tonight. That's why I'll refrain from telling you the story that I had actually prepared for you. Of course, that's a real shame. It would have been such a good story. Entertaining explosions, a giant robotic opossum, but also with many offensive expressions and an inordinate amount of excessive violence. The story that I'll tell you instead has a slightly different flavor. It's about Lilli, the most virtuous child in the entire world. And it begins in the courtyard of a small, sleepy convent school. Not too far from the place where the giant robotic opossum is sucking the brains of innocent bystanders out through their eye sockets. But enough of that. It's a beautiful, sunny day, and Lilli is raking the leaves in the yard with a cheery tune on her lips.
Lilli, how many times do I have to tell you not to sing while working? You know very well that I hate the sound of cheerful children. These children are driving me crazy.
I think we're starting. I can't stand to watch children bleed. What a line.
Oh, there you are. Is that Moloch making you rake leaves again?
Uh-huh.
How boring, and so unnecessary, too. The leaves all drift back onto the path anyway. You should just come with me instead. I'm on a treasure hunt right now, you know? Well, it's your decision. You can always come to the swing tree later, when you're done here. I think I found something in the flower beds over there. Until then, see ya!
Lilli is
There are
sad.
frequent reports of accidents caused by the mishandling of computer games. To minimize the risk of a crippling deformity, we recommend that you strictly comply with all of the following safety guidelines. Do you want to play the tutorial?
I always forget how talkative Daedalic games are. Oh god. Do I play the tutorial and get slowly patronized on how to play an adventure game? Or do I skip the tutorial and then find out there's one really unique mechanic that's gonna completely screw me if I don't learn it here? I don't know, I've been sitting here for almost 10 minutes not playing anything, so I feel like I should do something. Ballsy move, opening your game with a full music number over the image of one very slowly scrolling piece of thread. For like 5 minutes, I think. That kind of music's my jam, though. It was a nice song. Oh, yeah. Look at me rake these leaves directly back onto the... Lilli, do you know other directions exist? Like, directions that aren't the path? Could you rake the leaves in that direction, maybe? Like, off the path? Alright. She raked the ones on the right to the left, and she raked the ones on the mid... Alright. Well, now she's taking everything to the right, so at least now it's one clump. Now can you take this off the path? Okay, Lilli. I didn't realize the Prometheus school also had a class on raking leaves. Oh god. Don't do that, actually. Never mind. What else do we want to rake? So right-clicking does not do prompts. E, escape, tab, shift. Spacebar shows interaction points. I should have played the tutorial, shouldn't I? Because I don't know the controls. I thought it would... I've played enough point-and-click adventure games, I thought I'd be all set. Maybe I should just annoy her till she comes out here.
It's unbearable.
Yeah.
Lilli, now I've had it up to here. I guess I overestimated underestimated you once again. You're not even fit to rake leaves. It doesn't matter. I have 2 new tasks for you. The flower beds in the backyard have to be dug up again. Can you manage that? I doubt it, but we'll see. And while you're in the backyard, the swing tree is infested by termites. Come up with something to get rid of them for good. So, one more time for the really clueless. First, dig up the flower beds. Second, get rid of the termites infesting swing tree. You'll be very sorry if you don't do a good job.
Oh, that was what I was supposed to do. Inventory. Oh, now there's an inventory. Okay. So I was supposed to fail, basically. I mean, in that case, maybe she's right. Maybe Lilli is that useless. She can't even rake leaves properly. Like, in any direction besides back and forth over and over again. I worry about her.
Hey, Lilli, did you finally get out of doing your stupid raking chore? Very good. Then you finally got time to go treasure hunting with me? What? Did you get even more chores to do? That's so unfair. But maybe we can still find a way for you to help me. That would be cool.
You could always help me first. Chores assigned by Mother Superior.
What do you have to do for Mother Superior now? Don't tell me you have to scrape off her warts with a pumice stone again. I'm still finding crumbs in our bunk from last time.
Ugh.
She told you to get rid of the termites on the swing tree, right? It was just a question of time. Does she even realize how hard it was to collect them all? I even broke into the firefighters museum to get the large red ones. And then all the trouble I went to teaching them tricks. They can already do a polonaise if you lay a trail of jelly. I wanted to teach them the cha-cha next. What the hell? Maybe you can relocate them instead of blasting them out or whatever else it was you had planned. I'd even help you, but I've run out of jelly. Are you still worried about the termites? I'd really love to help you, but unfortunately, I don't have any more jelly to lure the little darlings someplace else. And when we found the treasure, we can buy ourselves a whole jelly factory, or even better, a honey farm. I think honey is much cooler than jelly anyway. It sticks to the bottoms of your shoes better. And if we had a honey farm, we could also train the bees. Maybe there's still a chance for my project, Peepholes for the Great Wall of China, after all. Wait, Lilli, this is an especially hard spot. Oh, what a drag. This is ruining all my calluses. And it took me so long to nurture them. These flower beds could really use some digging. Don't tell me that's exactly what Mother Superior ordered you to do. But that's fabulous. Then you'll be able to help me dig up the treasure after all. You don't even have a choice. You've been kind of told to by the Lord. All we still need is a shovel.
This is how we do dialogue. Gotcha. That's what this new inventory is. So I need a shovel and jelly now.
Mother Superior is having a bad day again, isn't she? That wasn't hard to guess. The last good day she had was when everyone got mumps. I've rarely heard her laugh so hard. Don't let her annoy you too much, okay?
Laughing at the misfortunes of children.
I'm sure you're dying to know how the treasure hunting's going, right? Well, to be honest, not so great. The ground is just too hard. I doubt I'll be able to find anything here without a shovel. But I already have lots of cool dirt under my fingernails, and I even swallowed a slug by accident. A small consolation from Mother Nature.
How? How do you swallow a slug on accident? There's so many steps you have to take on purpose to get there. This swing is right on the cliff. Let's do
Lilli
it.
would have loved to have played on the completely harmless tire swing. That's why she immediately climbed on the termite-infested tree. At least she would have done that, but apparently she preferred the risk of getting into deep trouble as soon as the players signed off.
Whoa. Weird, abusive, threatening statements from the narrator to the main character. Okay. That's distressing.
The yard waste was rotting away leisurely in the composting bin. A paradise for maggots and spiders. Lilli couldn't stop watching the fascinating activity in there. The swing tree was crawling with termites. Why did Mother Superior dislike these cute little animals so much? The tire swing was dangling invitingly above the chasm from a termite-eaten branch. Edna was Lilli's best friend. She always knew how to cheer up Lilli. For example, by sabotaging the brakes on the mailman's bicycle.
Okay. Everyone's just a little dangerous monster in this game. Gotcha. Now that I'm caught up.
Where could the hose lead to?
Probably in the water, which probably is why it's full. I just climb in here? Yeah, I can. An air hammer?
Lilli knew that this device was called an air hammer, but she didn't know why anyone would want to hammer air.
Oh, is it a jackhammer?
Digested grass, rat, pigeon. Lilli assumed these cans were meant for the cafeteria.
Digested grass.
A shovel. That's exactly what Lilli needed. But she'd never get to it from here.
She can't fit in the window? Seems really easy to get down. And then she'd climb right back out because there's like a rail here and a shelf here.
A brush was lying on the shelf directly below the window. Lilli just had to reach out. The idea was good, but Lilli's arms were too short.
So I can't get in there, but the shovel's in there at the very least, maybe even other stuff.
The cellar door could only be opened with the correct key.
So I've been assigned jobs by this shitty nun, but I just straight up can't do the jobs without access to the cellar, and she didn't give me the key. So she's doing this on purpose, right?
Lilli liked bees. Their buzzing was so sweet, and they were always so busy collecting honey. And if you look closely, you could even see their stingers twinkle cheerfully in the sunlight. Lilli's fellow student Freeman was bent over the edge of the well. If he moved forward just a little more, he'd fall in, just like in Lilli's favorite book.
I've got a hose.
No thanks. I can do it myself.
I should probably check what he wants.
Oh, Lilli. I thought somebody was there. Don't bug me. I'm busy. Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? I'm trying to concentrate, okay? Something is down there in the well. I can see something sparkling. Oh man, I hope it's the key to the cellar. That would be so gumbo.
So gumbo.
Let me guess. You don't know what gumbo is, right? Oh, Lilli, you're just hopelessly square. Guys as cool as me say that's totally gumbo. Or that gumbos. But you're just lame. Totally ungumbo.
The image of what a gumbo was a little Goomba from Mario with wings.
Really, Lilli, stop talking so much. Unless, of course, you have an idea how I can get the cellar key. Just think of all the things I could do with it. I hear that awesome stuff is stored down there. Not just junk like shovels and brushes and all that. I'm talking about real treasures. Don't you have anything to do? Isn't there something you're supposed to be doing for Mother Superior? I knew it. You're such a loser for getting constantly stuck with those jobs. What is it this time? Do you have to alphabetically sort the compost again? Or remove the hair from her back? Don't tell me. You're supposed to get rid of the termites on the swing tree, right? Well, good luck. The swing tree's made of sweet licorice, and termites are known for going crazy over candy. You'll never manage it. Let me guess. You have to dig up the flower beds, right? Uh-huh. Well, good luck. That's gonna take forever with your little girly hands. But don't think I'll lend you a shovel when I get into the cellar. That is, unless you do want to help me get the key from the bottom of the well. That's what I thought. Because it's forbidden, right? Oh man, Lilli. You're so straight, it's a miracle anyone can tell you apart from the trees. Is this gonna be another one of your lectures about law and order at the convent? I'm so interested. We're not allowed in the cellar. Jeez, Lilli, you're like a broken record. We can't do this. We can't do that. Don't drink motor oil. Don't play with the electrical sockets. You really know how to spoil all the fun. No wonder no one likes you. What now? Can't you see I'm busy with the well? Or did your oh-so-great Mother Superior forbid that too? Uh-huh. Oh yeah? That just proves how absurd adults' rules are. What, you're still here? Don't creep around like that. I almost fell in the well from fright. Oh, how cute. Are you worried about me now, or what? Don't worry, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna climb down into the well. But not because Mother Superior has forbidden it, just because it really is too dangerous. Although... What? I know that Mother Superior doesn't want us climbing into the well. Why don't you tell someone who cares? On the contrary, that's almost an incentive. I'd do almost anything to avoid becoming such a conformist little robot like you.
He's so far off the deep end. So he has no idea, no concept for which rules are dumb and which rules, like, are actively protective. Like, it's dumb I can't go in the cellar when the devices I need to do the job I was assigned are in the cellar, for example. But, like, a well is actually dangerous, and he acknowledges that, but then he's like... He does, like, the reverse argument. Like, if all your friends were jumping off a cliff... were not jumping off a cliff, would you? And it's like, the very act of jumping off the cliff is non-conformist, and... So it's a great idea, actually.
I said get lost. It's none of your business what I'm doing here.
That's all we got for now. Let's see what I can do with this hose, though. Maybe I can fill the well.
Get lost. Go find another place to play.
How sweet. Apparently Freeman was worried about Lilli. Maybe he wanted to make sure she wouldn't fall into the well. The well was deep. No place for a good girl like Lilli to play. Lilli liked bees. Their buzzing was so sweet, and they were always so busy collecting honey. And if you look closely, you could even see their stingers twinkle cheerfully in the sunlight.
Ah, adorable, soft, loving stingers. Kill them with the hose.
Hey, get lost. Go find another place to play.
How sweet. Apparent.
Nope. Can't use the hose for that. Let's see. That's all the spots to be found around here. Go off to the convent or back to the school pond. I have a rake, a brush, and a ball of wool.
Hey, get lost. Go find another place.
House apparently made.
Can't use the ball of wool either to get whatever's down there.
Lilli wasn't allowed into the convent until the gardening had been done. Hopefully it wouldn't start hailing again.
Okay. Pick up the garden hose, go back to the school pond. Do I... And he fell in. Immediately.
When Lilli returned to the well, Freeman was gone.
You fool. Just the top of it? I thought you wanted to put the whole hose down there so you could climb out.
Lilli heard strange noises from the bottom of the well. But she was a good little girl, and she knew she wasn't supposed to play near the well. Just like Freeman. She'd even told him so herself. Where could he be?
Oh my god, can I use the rake to knock the bees down?
Oh, what's going on? Lilli, no! Go away! Go away! I'm allergic!
Oh, he's dead.
No. Clumsy Lilli had actually dropped the bee's nest into the well. The bees didn't like it too much either. Their buzzing sounded different than usual.
Like Africanized bees. You're gonna be super dead. I'm gonna turn the hose on now. If we fill the well, he'll swim out. That makes a kind of sense.
Too bad. The faucet was dry.
But why? Why?
Lilli was excited. Where could the hose lead to? What a surprise. The hose led to a thing.
It's a pump. It says pump.
Lilli, turn that off immediately.
Damn, she just hones in. Could you maybe give me like 2 items to work with, ma'am? Pretty please. There's just a handful of particular items that make my job easier. If you could just... Alright. Can I use the brush to get the termites off the... What's written here?
Lilli quickly realized that she would never get rid of the termites like this. She needed a better plan.
Just trying to read what it says. Oh, I think it says Edna and Harvey. At least the top part looks like the word Edna. It just occurs to me I've never met Edna or Harvey. As it turns out. Oh, you're Edna.
Hey, Lilli, what's new?
How do I get help?
The swing tree was crawling with termites. Why did Mother Superior dislike these cute little animals so much? It was too bad for the compost. It was hopeless. The tire swing was hanging so far away and seemed so unreachable that Lilli thought she could almost see her popularity outlined behind it.
Damn. This guy's got it out for me. So the hole is interactive, or it's... I guess this is just the tree. Can I rake the flower bed?
Don't bother, Lilli. We'll never dig up the treasure without a shovel.
You just don't quite know what we're going for here. How do I get help for the dying kid? The faucet just doesn't work. That was like my one plan.
Too bad. The faucet was dry. The idea was good.
I don't think I can use like the rake to get something.
In Lilli's experience, everything in the world could be divided into things that had to be pumped and things that didn't have to be pumped. This fell into the second category.
You don't want to pump the brush? It makes perfect sense. What could go wrong? Completely logical interaction that a logical person would think of. So the only interactive thing in this room is the well.
Hopefully it wouldn't. This hadn't been very effective, but Lilli still felt that she had gotten much closer to her goal.
Closer to my goal, the ball of wool.
This hadn't been very effective. This hadn't been very effective. This hadn't been very...
There's only so many items.
This hadn't been very...
Shit. I think he's gonna die. I think he's just gonna die.
Lilli, help!
Lilli heard strange noises from the bottom of the well, but she...
Yeah, so we've been to that dialogue before. I really thought we would just put the hose in the well. It seems like a really smart way to deal with the problem. There's gotta just be a complication I haven't figured out yet with the hose and the pump. It's just weird, like this goes from there to there, then this just goes in the water. So I don't know how to make these two things interact necessarily. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess that'll do it.
Lilli, have you completely lost your mind? Turn that off immediately. But did I not tell you exactly what you should be doing? I just can't believe you keep finding new ways to disappoint me.
Lilli didn't understand what she had done wrong.
Well, that's not gonna work then. Well, now I can't interact with it anymore. So that whole idea is moot. Or it already worked.
Lilli thought about collecting the honey with her bare hands, but then she remembered her recent scolding at the cafeteria. She needed a better plan. Freeman was a little grumpy, sure, but he looked so funny with those red dots and yellow honey stains. There was no way this could last long.
Lilli, thanks a lot for your great help. You really did a fantastic job. If I can ever help you... Oh, you want the cellar key, but of course not. What in the world are you thinking? You're the one who got me to go into the well. It's your fault that I fell in. But instead of helping me get out, you throw a beehive on my head and nearly drown me. Look at me. I'm wet, covered in bee stings, and smeared from head to toe with honey. I know everyone thinks you're sweet and harmless, but you're actually a walking disaster. You can definitely forget about the key. You keep away from me.
But I need the key. I mean, you're right about the beehive part. That definitely was like some sabotage level shit. But you're delusional about everything else.
Freeman was a little grumpy, but
I'm gonna brush the bee's nest. Aha! I've got honey. If nothing else, I have a way of dealing with the termites, probably.
the termites responded very excitedly to the honey. To lure them away, Lilli just had to find a good spot to spread it on.
The tire swing?
It was...
No, compost.
The compost bin was the ideal place to move the termites to. Lilli started right away. So far, the plan had worked well. Maybe a little too well. The termites were now following Lilli's spilled honey back into the courtyard.
No, don't! Get away!
Strange sounds were drifting towards her from over there. It was probably the termites celebrating their new home.
Oh no, he's dead.
Freeman had now left for good, but at least the termites had found a new home on the bench. And as if that weren't reason enough to be happy, they had been joined by one of those funny gnomes that Lilli sometimes saw around.
Oh my god, he's literally dead in a horrible pile of gore that my imaginary friend that's probably not real at all is just painting over with funny pink paint. I've got like a gore filter like that episode of Black Mirror. That got super fucking dark very quickly. Jesus Christ.
Mother Superior had strictly forbidden the children from playing in the cellar. On the other hand, Lilli had a task to finish.
I was gonna say, if you don't go in there, this guy died for nothing. He basically died for nothing regardless, but just get the goddamn shovel.
A shovel! That's exactly what Lilli needed.
Climb on in, Lilli.
The stove was black and empty, just like the mirror that always appeared in Lilli's dreams.
Jesus Christ, this game. It's just sinister.
Yay! You found a shovel! Oh, Lilli, you're the best. Let's not waste any time and dig up the treasure.
And Edna and Lilli began digging out what they thought was a treasure chest.
That's quite a treasure chest. It looks like it might have belonged to some space pirates once. So what? They were space pirates from World War II. Who cares? What's more important is that they left us their treasure. Come on, let's open it. I'm so excited. That's not gonna work. Once again, more proof that the bad reputation raw violence has is completely undeserved. Here, we certainly won't get far without it.
A real treasure chest. It was hard to tell, but Lilli was actually speechless.
Getting one of those Death Stranding moments where the interface is telling me what it is and nobody in the narrative knows what it is. It's a goddamn bomb. Let's break it with a hammer. We're gonna die.
Should have enough oomph to open the treasure chest. What's the matter? What are you waiting for? Don't you know how to use it? Don't worry. We'll find something else.
What?
Today was Lily's lucky day. She hadn't found so many new toys in a very long time.
Yippee! You did it! And what's that supposed to be? Those space pirates must have led a pretty miserable life if this was their most precious treasure. Well, at least we have a fabulous chest, and I already have an idea what we can do with it. We'll bury our own treasure. Do you have anything on you? Some wool from embroidery class? Wow, that's perfect! Our friendship ribbon, the string that ties us both together, so to speak. Come on, put it in there. Now we just have to bury the chest again and...
Lilli! Where did that brat disappear to now? Lilli!
That's Mother Superior. What does she want now? We should check before she explodes. You have to be careful, you know?
That took much too long for my liking. Is everyone finally here?
Freeman is missing, Mother Superior.
Say nothing more! Your lack of discipline has reached a level that I can no longer tolerate. From now on, all games on the convent grounds are forbidden. And until further notice, there will be no more dessert, and bedtime will be moved up by an hour. And in case you're wondering, it is the bad behavior of one specific student that has led me to take these measures. In my helplessness, I even decided to call on an expert for help. He's a renowned psychologist who will restore discipline and order here in the convent. The examination will take place this evening. The doctor will drive the mischief out of you once and for all. And I can guarantee this much. It won't be a pleasant experience.
A psychological examination? Oh, Lilli, I'm sure this is all about me. I desperately need a plan. Meet me near the beds. I'll need your help.
You have the rest of the day off to think about what you've done wrong. I'd better not hear that you've used the time to create more mischief. And, Lilli, I'm expecting you in my office now. I'm very disappointed in you, Lilli. Can you ever do anything right? Ugh. Not another word. Your constant excuses just make me even angrier. And now just don't stand around like an idiot. Well, get a move on. Feed the cat. Can't you see how emaciated Lumpy has gotten again? Oh, stupid child!
She cannot deal with children very well. Well, we probably do need a psychologist on campus, but not because of Lilli's inability to do chores. It's more of the child murder. The child murder is probably a good reason to bring a psychologist on board. Maybe an exorcist. That's kind of your jam, right? Anyway, hey guys, if you want to check out Edna and Harvey, there's a link to the Steam page in the description. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.